So today we have a sixth question from motion. Firstly, which of the given graph shows the body moving in a variable accelerated motion and a body moving with a uniform velocity? Variable acceleration motion. Here, slope of BT graphs gives acceleration. That means slope of this graph parallel to time axis is 0. So acceleration is 0. And this will give negative slope. That doesn't mean a constant acceleration. That means a uniform acceleration with a decreasing way. That is also a constant acceleration. It is also a constant acceleration, but in a graph, this will have a variable acceleration. Firstly, it decrease, then slightly it's going to constant in the same way this graph. Then variable accelerated motion is second and fourth, and uniform velocity is where acceleration is 0. That means it is graph of uniform velocity. And this graph and this graph and this graph is accelerated motion. Accelerated motion, and it is variable acceleration. Variable accelerated motion. Variable accelerated motion. Variable accelerated motion. This is also accelerated motion. This is also accelerated motion. So, another question. It has a decreasing slope, increasing slope, variable slope. It has also increasing slope, variable slope. Now, in another question, an insect moves along a circular path. We have a circular path. We have a circular path of radius 10 centimeter. That means r is equal to 10 centimeter with a constant speed. We know in a circular path speed doesn't change, but velocity change at every instant of position. If it takes 1 minute to move from a point on the path to the diametrically opposite, that means if we draw a diameter like this, if insect start from this position, then come to the this position B A. That means it is also 10 centimeter. That is also a radius. Then diameter is 2r. Diameter is 2r. That's become 2 into 10 that is 20 centimeter. That is, then the distance covered is what? We know S is equal to, when we revolve complete circle, that it's 2 pi r. When we half diametrically, that's become pi r. And we know pi is equal to 3.14 into 10 centimeter. That's become 31.4 centimeter distance. That is our distance covered. Speed is what? S is equal to Vt. S is equal to Vt. S is equal to Vt. Then V is equal to S upon T. And we know S is our 3.14. Then V is equal to S upon T. So distance is what? 31.4 centimeter. And time is what? 1 minute. 1 minute. Then speed is what? V is equal to 31.4 centimeter per minute. Now, displacement is what? So shortest distance, and that is our diameter, 20 centimeter. Displacement yani S is equal to 20 centimeter. And average velocity is what? Displacement upon time. So 20 upon average velocity is equal to 20 upon, when we don't want to convert it in second, so we can get 1 minute, that is 20 centimeter per minute. Otherwise we can convert it 20 upon 60 second, and whatever value we get, 0.33 something in centimeter per second. Now, in another question, a particle is moving along a circular track of radius 1 meter. We have a circle. We have a circle of radius 1 meter. R is equal to 1 meter with a uniform speed. The ratio of distance covered and displacement in half revolution. Just half revolution. Half revolution is what? This part. When we talk about half revolution is this part. So half of circle, that's mean. Distance covered is what? Displacement is 1 meter and 1 meter, 2 meter. Our displacement is 2 meter. And distance would be pi r. Distance is pi r. That's mean pi into 1 meter. That is pi meter. And we need to find out the ratio of distance covered and the displacement. Then ratio becomes distance upon displacement. That's become pi upon 2. That is our answer. Pi upon 2. In another question, a dancer demonstrating dance step along a straight line. The position time graph is given below. Find the average velocity of the dancer during the time interval t is equal to 4.5 second to t is equal to 9 second. At this second to this second. Here the maximum velocity is 4, displacement is 4 meter, and here t is equal to 9, displacement is 0. Then our displacement would be 0 minus of 4 upon time interval, that is 9 minus 4.5, that's become minus 4 upon 4.5. That's when we divide it, it's going to minus 40 upon 45, 8 upon 9. 8 upon 9. When we divide it, 8 again 8, so we can say that 8.0.89, that is our answer. It is our displacement upon time. Displacement upon time interval, that is our average velocity. So VAV is what? 0.8 meter per second. Now in another question, a particle moves along a straight line with a constant acceleration. A is equal to plus 0.5 meter per second square. At t is equal to 0, it is at x is equal to 0, and its velocity v is equal to 0. At t is equal to 0, s is equal to 0 and v is equal to 0. Plot the velocity time graph and position time graph for a period t is equal to 0 to t is equal to 5 seconds. Suppose velocity time graph, and that is our displacement time graph. That is our displacement time graph. We know u is equal to 0, u is equal to 0, v is equal to u plus at, that means v is equal to at, then v is equal to 0.5 time period 0 to 1 second. At a 0, 0, 1 would be 0.5 meter per second. 0.5 into 2, that is 1 meter. 0.5 into 3, that is 1.5 meter. 0.5 into 4, that is 2 meter. 0.5, that is into 5, that is 2.5 meter. Now when we draw the graph at t is equal to 1 second, t is equal to 0 second, t is equal to 2 second, t is equal to 3, t is equal to 4, t is equal to 5. And we have a like a 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, 3. 0 at a time of 0, it is at a 0, 0, 0, 1 at a 1, 0.5 at a 2, 1.1 at a 3, 1.5 at a 4, 2 at a 5, 3. Graph should be like this. When we find out distance position time graph, then we know s is equal to ut plus half at square. U become 0, then s is equal to half at square. Then s is equal to half into 0.5 into 1 square becomes something like a 10, 2.5, 0.25 meter at 1. So this graph is also become like this, ST, and this is BT graph. So in another video we discuss about kinematics.